What's up, guys? This is Sudoku Warrior, back with another episode of Simple Souls. No, I'm actually not dead. I was just gone for about a week. So, yeah, let's get back to these. So, it was brought to my attention by a couple people on Reddit, Facebook, and pretty much everywhere else that I asked about it. This would be better labeled as a playthrough as opposed to a walkthrough. So I suppose that really is what it is. It is a playthrough. It's a single style of play, but I am still trying to make it watchable as a walkthrough. So anyways, once you come out of the Capra Demon, follow the little twisting hallway area, alleyway thing down into the depths. Go kill off all of the hollows in here. There's none of these are going to be a problem. I mean, you outrange them with your stab unless they do one of their crazy jump attacks. And that flailing attack might be the only one to watch out for, but you do have your shield, so if you can get your shield up, they'll bounce straight off of it. Yep, just make your way through here. Smash these guys to bits. Alright, so the reason for coming to the depths, we're not actually going to go all the way through the depths, but instead we're going to just come here and grab the large ember, because that's necessary for upgrading any weapon to +10, which is a necessary step in the creation of pretty much any weapon, and for us, the creation of a lightning weapon. Alright, so there's going to be a dog and a butcher in here. The dog won't aggro until you get really close to it, as opposed to most of the other dogs. You can kind of just run up to it and smack it. The butcher's not too hard to fight. Again, just like everything else in this game, you outrange it with your stab. If you want to circle around for a backstab, you can. It does quite a bit of damage. Alright, stand up and back and forth. And their attacks are all so short range that it's really simple to dodge them. Head over to this little chest, and that is the large ember. Alright, after this, it's, if you're going to be using pyromancy, which I don't think we are, but I go save him anyway, there is a, NPC who you can save from one of those butchers up ahead. And, he's not too difficult to save, you only have to fight one of them. So you walk into this little hallway, you can see her standing up in the corner. They are hers, actually. If any of them drop the sack, it talks about them some, and if you talk to Laurentius, he says something about not wanting to be her dinner. Either way, same thing as ever. Just keep up your sword, and keep up your shield, and keep stabbing away with your sword. That right there is, I believe it's a parry. I've never actually gotten hit or killed by one of these guys, so I'm not entirely sure what all their attacks are. Alright, actually, I'm pretty sure it is a parry, but you talk to this guy, again, whenever you're busting out an NPC, always roll, and never, ever try to attack the box, or whatever crate they're in, because you'll end up hitting them, aggroing them, and then they will want to kill you. Alright, you have limited mobility in this little area, which kind of sucks, but you can, if you stick to the left wall, I'm not sure if this is a well-known thing or not, you can avoid aggroing the two dogs that are down there, because they're a pain to fight when you can't really move. So, continue, head back out. Now we're heading back to the Undead Parish to drop off the large ember we just acquired. When you give it to Andre, he'll allow you to smith weapons up to +10, which uses large Titanite shards. And so, there's a soul there that you'll see on the way out. Easy to grab. Just head back up on out of here. So I just saw, while I was off on my trip in Galveston, I had the pleasure of being able to see that Dark Souls 2 gameplay footage and watch all the trailers again, check everything out. It certainly looks really cool. I'm still not sure whether it's going to be a sequel or a prequel or what, but I do think that the Painted World is going to play a big role, or at least the inspiration of whatever caused Ariamis to paint the Painted World. it's going to definitely be an inspiration and a major factor in the game. I also like the dual wielding system. I really hope they do something awesome with that. But, yep, if you haven't already been back down here before, it's not too hard to get back to Firelink. Just running in a straight line, you'll recognize, oh, hey, that's the gate I couldn't open earlier. Go back and kill this rat. Rats do drop humanity. If you're looking for a place to farm humanity items, like the actual things that you can, like, pop, rats are definitely a good place for that. Going down those stairs, never do it locked on. You'll just fall off the ledge. It's awful. It happens to me all the time because I accidentally lock onto something, trying to walk off a ledge, and then end up falling. Anyways, we got another little night guy down here. Now, if you go through the depths and talk to, there's this weird looking NPC with this shiny armor and stuff who sells you a bunch of stuff. You can save him and he'll sell you armors and stuff later in the game, depending on what bosses you've killed. Anyways, that little group up there, Petrus and his buddies, I don't like them very much. Usually I kill them, but I don't think I'm going to this time, because I'm not really feeling it. Make sure you do answer no to his question. He's like the only NPC in the game where answering no gets you something good. He does gift you a pyromancy flame, so if you've been wanting one of those, you can just grab it up there. Earlier, we went and got Power Within, so I guess I will be using pyromancy after all. Really useful, you know. Drains 1% of your HP every second over 100 seconds, and gives you a 40% damage increase. The 1% isn't really noticeable in a fight, because you'll probably be getting hit and healing with Estus anyway. Really useful. Yep. So this time you'll be able to just one-shot everything back through the Undead Parish and head on to give the large ember to Andre. Love that spinning attack. That spinning attack is great. Even if you're PvPing, that gets around shields and dead angles sometimes, which is, if you don't know what dead angling is, it is when you, due to how shields work in Dark Souls, they only block attacks if the attacking character is directed toward the shield. Well, in PvP anyway. So there's some weapons whose hitboxes extend far around the character to the point where your character, the attacking character, can face away from, or 90 degrees away from, the shield of the defending player attack, and still have their attack go through as though there was no shield, even if the shield was up. It's really, really cool. Kind of hard to do in the heat of the moment in PvP, but that spinning move, since it hits 360 degrees around you, as long as you're running past your opponent, makes it really easy to hit them. Yep, just ascend your weapon here, and then you can start upgrading it. All those large shards are going to be really useful, getting it up to +10 before Sen's Fortress. It's what we farmed those slugs for, after all. So your endurance is going to be your most important stat again. And pop whatever souls you've got, because Sen's Fortress can be pretty tough. You want to level up here, pump it all into endurance, all one level. And that should be it for today. I will see you guys next time on our next leg of this journey. Sudoku Warrior out. Peace.